is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another. Nope. What is up, YouTube? My name is Mario, aka the Loot Box Hero. Check out the second channel because the second channel is popping, aka the Real Super Mario here, bringing you another video. All right, so we have another Pokemon Legends ZA and assorted news video. And I've been away from the channel for a little bit because I've been over on the second channel doing second channel stuff. I got 2 videos over there. One of them was about Ghost of GoTY. You can check that one out. And I covered the Assassin's Creed Shadows delay. I covered that as well. So you can check those 2 videos out on my second channel if you want to. If you want a little something different from your boy. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get into this one. So today's video is going to be pretty interesting because we have some news on the best Overwatch collaboration ever. All right, they collaborated with My Hero Academia. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the bad news from Overwatch because you can't talk about good news in Overwatch without talking about the bad news. Which it seems like Overwatch was thoroughly fumbled. Thoroughly fumbled. We're going to talk about that as well as some more alleged screenshots of Pokemon Legends ZA have been dropped. So, you know, this is getting more interesting. This is getting more and more like the Caca leaks by the day. So, I think this is our second or third set of screenshots, as well as some potential bad news about Legends ZA as well as more stuff in this video. Of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, and the bell button, do all that good stuff that YouTube requires you to do. Continue getting videos from me. Follow me at twitter.com/RSMario128. Like my video tweet, share my video tweet, and I'll shout you out of this portion of the video. Let's go. Alright, so first off, we're going to start off with the 4chan text dump. So we have 2 screenshots, and they're done in the blurry, marked out Caca style. So if you remember back during the Scarlet and Violet leaks, there was a leaker by the name of Caca, and he came out with these blurry screenshots that were marked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, so there was stuff marked out on the screenshot, I guess, so it wouldn't identify like who was leaking. And there were these weird screenshots that everybody thought was fake, but it turned out to be real, and he would eventually leak just about everything. No riddles, nothing, just straight up leak fire, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, these screenshots are in that same style. So that's the main reason why I think they might have some validity, because they're in that same style, you know. So the first one we have is Rockruff. So Rockruff is an electric Rockruff, which is actually kind of interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the design itself doesn't look too off of what Nintendo would actually do. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people call the design lazy. I actually think the design looks pretty interesting for like a primary Pokemon. You know, before it evolves. Now, if it evolves and it still looks kind of basic, yeah, that is kind of lazy. But for a starting point, this is pretty good. So this will be an electric regional Rockruff that will be found near the power plant, because you know Kalos has a big power plant. And so the message with this says, the person found a Rockruff in one of the power zones. It kept using a move that translates into Thunderbox. So I guess a new electric move. Maybe it's kind of like a move that prevents you from switching out. That's what it sounds like. If you walk around it, your whole team gets electrocuted, so you have to sneak around it or stay far away. The camera from Scavio is back, but no selfie mode. Okay, so we got the Scarlet and Violet camera. So this is like a overworld move. All right, so basically he uses a move that puts like electricity around him so you can't get close to him. That's kind of cool. I ain't gonna be honest. That's pretty cool. It says there was a Dragalge melting a steel beam, so Cloudser got angry and attacked it. There was a Zygarde core in the area. He fainted 4 times, but every time he fainted, it sent him back to the beginning of the lair, not to the Poke Center. So basically, this was a dungeon. All right, so I believe this is connected to the one that we covered in the other video, because he's talking about Klotzer, and there was like a Mega Klotzer in that one. So I'm thinking these are all connected. So he went into an electric dungeon, or like a power zone dungeon, and found this Rockruff, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, is it electric rock type, or is it gonna be like electric and normal, or just electric? Electric rock type would be kind of cool. All right, because, you know, it'll counter, like, you know, Rockruff's natural, you know, water type weakness. You know, that'll be. Do we even have an electric rock type? Oh, Geodude, like the what was it, Colossian Geodude, I think is electric rock type, but that's be cool though. So the next one will be Drampa. So this one was a Drampa pre-evo, and you see there's like a little baby Drampa picture. It looks pretty good. I don't know why, like, it's marked out. Like, I guess somebody marked out a watermark, so that means they probably stole this from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And it says Drampa pre-evolution. There is no breeding, but there are eggs. So I'm guessing you get these pre-evos from eggs that people give you, but there's no breeding in the game. Which, why would they have baby Pokemon in a game where you can't breed? Like, that's kind of okay. There is an old house in Luminos with an old couple. The man offers to teach you a strong move, and the wife offers to give you a rare gift after completing certain missions and activities. They say they're from an old family in Hoenn. The Drampa pre-evolution hatched from the egg. It is still dragon normal, and the only move that it has is baby doll eyes. The source found Ariados and Noivern Megastones. Yes, the source is playing an early copy of the game. It is not finished, but it is able to be tested. There was a problem with one of the houses where you couldn't enter without the game freezing for a few seconds. Mega Noivern and Mega Ariados. Now, we talked about an Ariados before. Alright, there being a possibility if there's an Ariados in the game. And there's like you can see Ariados in the trailer, or something that looks kind of like an Ariados. So maybe we'll get a Mega Ariados. Maybe we'll get a Mega and a regional. That would be kind of cool. Like, if the regional Ariados can Mega evolve, that would be kind of cool. But the baby Drampa looks kind of interesting. The one thing they need to do is he needs to still look old. Like, he needs to look like a Benjamin Button Pokemon. Like, he needs to be a baby Pokemon, but he still needs to look like he's like 45 and he pays taxes, you know. Alright, so we move on to Overwatch. So Overwatch announced probably the best collaboration I've ever seen from this game, and announced a collaboration with My Hero Academia. I'm a huge My Hero Academia fan. I'm caught up on the anime. I have not finished the manga, so please, no spoilers. I already kind of got spoiled because the ending was said to be another one of those kind of bad manga endings. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen the memes, so I'm kind of spoiled anyway. But I still don't know what happens. I don't have any context for the ending, so don't spoil me. But still, this collaboration looks clean though. So it's first look at the Overwatch 2 / My Hero Academia skins. So we have Izuku Midoriya, aka Deku, as Tracer. We have Ochako Uraraka as Juno. We have All Might as Reinhardt. We have Shigaraki as Reaper, and we have Toga as Kiriko. I have to say that Toga skin is about to make bank. It's gonna make bank. Kiriko skins already make money. People love freaking Toga for some reason. You know, even though she's like pretty evil, you know, people love Toga. Personally, I have to say the Deku and All Might skins are probably my favorite ones. Uraraka, All Might, and Deku are probably my favorite skins out of this set. Alright, I'm not even a Tracer player, and I low-key want to get this Deku skin, bro. I don't even play Tracer like that, because my aim is garbage. Okay, I got tank player aim, alright? But I low-key kind of want to play this Tracer, though. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But definitely All Might Reinhardt. Oh, boy. Boy, man. I'm about to drop some money, because I hate when they do this, because I don't buy the battle passes very often, but they keep coming up with ways to get me to spend money on this game. Alright, because look at this Reinhardt skin, bro. Come on. Look at that. Look at that skin, bro. That is the best friggin' Reinhardt skin in a collaboration I have seen, bro. Alright, and then the Deku skin, like, Tracer looks like Deku. And friggin' Juno looks like Uraraka. Bro, this is the best collab, man. Alright, if I had it like that, I would buy all of these, man. Because, I mean, shoot, freaking Shigaraki Reaper looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you know, tell me what you think about it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, a moment of silence. A moment of silence for all the Venture fans. Because y'all ain't getting nothing. Juno got a skin before y'all, bro. That's wild, bro. I'm telling you, somebody in Blizzard, they don't like the non-binary people, bro. So it's something about that, man. I'm just telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, Juno got a skin before y'all. That means they worked on this beforehand. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, though, because they got you. Season 14, they got you. 2025, you know, put it up there. Look, Venture skin, 2025. All right, so we did the good news about Overwatch. Now we got to do the bad news. So Overwatch Cavalry says an Overwatch 2 series was reportedly in development with Netflix. Jason Schreier suggests that the plans change after Activision sued Netflix in 2020 for poaching their CFO. Boy, that's crazy, man. So an Overwatch series. I heard rumors about this years ago that that Netflix was looking to do an Overwatch series. I thought that the rumors just kind of dissipated. I didn't know it was real. So allegedly what happened here is Netflix poached the CFO, or the chief financial officer of Activision Blizzard, to their company. So poach means basically you communicate with that person that you're trying to hire, and you offer them a better deal than what they're getting at the company they're working for. And this usually happens with like high-end, like C-suite talent in companies. And that's what Netflix did. And so because of that, Activision got pissed off and sued them, and then Netflix canceled the show. So now a Netflix show, a show period for Overwatch would have been incredible. All right, I think it's a little late now. I think it might have been a little late in 2020. I mean, this really should have been something that happened 2018, 2019, you know, but a show for Netflix would have been amazing. All right, look at what Arcane has done for League of Legends, bro. All right, more people talk about League of Legends after Arcane than before Arcane. All right, I'm vaguely interested in playing League of Legends after watching Arcane, and I'm not even a fan of MOBAs like that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And so getting people interested in the lore of your franchise is a good way of getting people interested in the franchise. All right, and me personally, I'm kind of a lore whore. Like, I've been like, you know what I'm saying, freaking balls deep in the daggone Warcraft. You know what I'm saying, lore, after watching the Warcraft movie recently, because they just put it on Netflix. You know, which, by the way, I feel bad that we all kind of took a dump on that movie, because that movie is actually low-key kind of fire. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And that's something that Overwatch actually needs. You know, a way to draw in more people than just with the gameplay and the characters, because Overwatch has this perfect balance of, like, gameplay, like, interesting characters, and kind of cool lore. And if you play your cards right, this could be the best game on the planet. And it thoroughly fumbled. All right. So the game that basically has claimed so much of my time, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Boy, I have to tell you, I have not had this fun with a Zelda game since the first time I played Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna be honest. All right. You know what I'm saying? Because Tears of the Kingdom was good. Tears of the Kingdom was probably the best Zelda game I've played. But as far as the sheer fun factor, I've not had this much fun with a Zelda game since Breath of the Wild. All right, because of course Breath of the Wild introduced all of the new like mechanics and all the new, you know what I'm saying, physics and stuff. That was just fun to play that first time. Like when first learning how to do all that stuff was fun. This is like that, and the reviews are in. All right, this bad boy is a banger. People talking about Game of the Year. Who is Sun Wukong? Who is that nigga? I don't know him, because from what I'm seeing, Game of the Year about to be daggone Echoes of Wisdom. Because guess what? Dexerto, 10. Digital download, 10. Siliconara, 10. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo's 9 or 9.7. Might as well be 10. Round it up. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. I'm just saying, 10's all around, cuz 9's all around. And then of course you got goofy VGC that go, this is 6. You know what I'm saying? I guess they got a check, you know what I'm saying, from the CCP. So they had to go ahead and make it a 6. You know, because they don't want this game to be Game of the Year. They don't want to see Zelda shine. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe like one of them incels don't like women. Maybe that's what it is. Like, oh, it's a femoid Zelda. I don't want to see them shine. You know, but yeah, this game is clean though. Alright, this game is definitely clean. If play it, I'm telling you, it's good. Alright, so we have the anime fall season coming up very quickly, which means I'm probably gonna be away from the channel for a little while, because the anime videos usually take a couple days to edit. Just edit, you know, and make. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do one of those. I do a big video for the anime seasons. You can check out the video I did last season. But this season is looking like a straight up banger. All right, like crazy. You know what I'm saying? The most anticipated animes for this season are Bleach, the second core of the Blood War arc. Don to Don is number 2, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So of course ReZero is number 3, Blue Lock, then it's Dragon Ball Daima, Blue Box, which I believe is a tennis badminton anime, I think, but a lot of people have been talking about it because the manga was really good. Suri Gisuki Spirit Chronicles 2, I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never even heard of this sucker, and it's on the season 2. Of course, you know, Don Machi, like season 5 or whatever. Shangri-La, and then Yakuza Fiance. So, again, that's just the top 10, and there's more than that, bro. There's at least like 20 plus shows that are watchable this season. Like, so it's gonna be crazy. All right, so then we get down to the main event here, the possible bad news about the of Pokemon Legends ZA. So we have Riddler Khu. Riddler Khu dropped this and he said, wondering what they are cooking right now, still nothing placed on the table, then we can move on to the next part. So this is an interesting thing, because if he's saying nothing put on the table, then they can move on to the next part, which means that maybe he has information about other projects and games. So we know that there's at least 2 other projects at Game Freak, or at least in the vicinity of Game Freak, because some of them could be done by Ilka or Pokemon Works or what have you. But the other 2 projects are, of course, Generation 10, which is probably in pre-production. And then there is the Black and White 2 remakes, which I still believe are a thing. I still believe these things are happening. So maybe he has information on other stuff, and he's going to just move on to that, because nothing is happening with Legends ZA. So that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's more coming down the pike than we thought, you know. Then the other one was Snaketon, which, you know, profile picture is like kind of a banger. I should have thought of that myself. And he says, so, and then Q says maybe a development delay. So it's possible that there's a delay in development. Now I'm working on a video that has another thought, another possibility of what could be happening with this, but Tears of the, I mean, Legends ZA could be delayed, which is possible. I mean, again, if they're trying to get this right, I mean, take all the time you need. But it would explain why there's nothing going on. It would explain why there's nothing leaking. There's nobody really knows anything, because maybe they changed it. Maybe they had some stuff. Maybe they did the old Miyamoto thing and they flipped the tea table. All right, because maybe they had some stuff going and they were like, we don't like it. We want to do more, and they decided to just restart the game. I mean, Nintendo definitely does that from time to time. I mean, look at what they did with Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 was in development for at least 2 years, and they was like, we don't like it. Restarted development, took it back to Retro Studios, and now we got what we got. You know what I'm saying? Or at least what we're gonna get, because it's coming. But maybe that's what it is. So maybe Pokemon Legends ZA is getting delayed. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe what happens is the delay was just them putting it to 2025. Because I don't think they're going to make it in 2026. That would be kind of crazy. All right, 1 year without a Pokemon game, okay. 2 years? Bruh, that's a problem. I'm scared at that point. If it's 2 years, no Pokemon game, that means something is wrong. That doesn't mean that they're trying to fix, like, they're trying to make it good. That means that something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it for this. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. And as always, people, keep it real.